how are you doing? So, today, I don't know how other people do videos like this, where they're showing you ideas how to clean your room and all, right? So, I don't know behind the scenes of how people put those videos together, whether they just throw stuff on their floor, or whether their room is already messy, but I can tell you that I didn't have to throw stuffed animals all over the place. I didn't have to, take all of the clothes out of my closet and just throw them in a pile. No, I didn't have to do that. I am a very, very messy person. I'm a very messy person whenever it comes to making sure that I have all of my belongings in their safe places and where they belong, and if I've got dirty clothes, making sure that they get into the laundry. My cat is rubbing his mouth on my tripod. My cat was just trying to crawl under my bed and just hide in there. Yeah, you hear him. So, this video is how to clean your room fast and DIY room decor, because who doesn't want to put up new room decor after they've cleaned? Okay, I know there's probably going to be some people who just raise their hand and they're like, me. Let's just get into the video.
Okay, so my microphone is finally working. So, this idea that I have for cleaning your room quickly is really basic. This is what I use. So, I basically split my room into sections and I choose an item to start picking up. And once I finish picking up that item in that section, I go to another item until I can see my floor again. And then I start in the next section, repeat that process, go to the next section. It's really an efficient way of cleaning your room, and it keeps your mind focused because it's just not like all scrambled in your head of, oh my gosh, I've got this to pick up, oh my gosh, I've got that to pick up. It's, okay, we're focusing on one thing, I got this done, now let's set on to this. So I found it very useful. I love using this method whenever I'm cleaning my room, and yeah, this is like perfect. Okay, so before I got started on this light switch decor, I just had to get video of me taking down this decor that had already been there, aka the stickers. But what you want to do is you first want to clean your light switch off, because your tape will not be able to stick if you do not clean it off. And yes, we're using tape. So I used some washi tape, and I got this from Fred Meyer. It was really cheap. I don't remember the price. And what I did to start it off was I took the end of the tape and I put it as far up on the light switch as I could so that it was covering practically the whole thing. And I'm working on the corners to start with here. And this is a little bit difficult because you have to fold the tape over the corner. But just simply, try your best to fold it over those sharp corners. And then I just covered the edges there with it by folding the flap down. And then I just continue that process until I get to the other end. Of the light switch, it gets a little bit tricky because you've got that knob in the way, so you can't pull the tape all the way down across the light switch. So you have to cut it just before it hits the switch and then continue it down past that. But it is a really fun little decor thing you can do for your light switch, and it looks really neat. For this pom-pom garland DIY, all you need is 2 to 3 inch pom-poms, some jute cord, thread, a needle, and a dowel. I got most of these supplies from Fred Meyer. So I went for 2 to 3 feet of thread for each strand of garland, and this is the difficult part, which is threading your needle. This takes some time, and as you can see, I was struggling. Put the needle through the pom-pom. This part might be a little bit difficult, I don't know. about 5 on each strand, or however many you want, and try to space them out a little bit. And I did different sizes. You can choose how you want to do it, of course. And I did 6 of these. I just kept going until I ran out. So once you have put on all the pom-poms that you want to do this knot. You fold over the thread on top of itself, if that makes sense. Hopefully you see what I'm doing. And then you just do a basic knot. So for this next part, in order to get the garlands onto the dowel, you want to make another loop out of that loop that's already there. So you pull the thread through that loop, and then there's another loop, and then you just put that onto the dowel, and that's how it hangs up. And I forgot to mention that the dowel size was really your preference. I chose to go for a long dowel, and then I cut it down to a size that I preferred better because there wasn't that exact size. So you can do that too, you can cut it. So the jute cord is probably the simplest part of it all. How I put the ends on to the dowel is I used a slip knot, and basically how you do a slip knot is you wrap the cord around 2 fingers, and then you make another loop out of that loop that you just created. It's kind of like how we put on the garland strands, and then you have to tighten it once it gets onto the dowel, and you do that to both ends. You might have to make some adjustments, like, you know, shorten the cord at all, so you can figure it out.
I just want to say, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. Please comment down below if you guys have any videos that you'd like to see, any video suggestions, you know, stuff like that, because getting your guys' suggestions would be awesome. I want to be able to create content that you guys will enjoy, that you guys want to see. Let me know down below those videos that you want to see coming out here. I'll see you guys next week. Hope you have an awesome week. Adios.